Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack. You've got some TF2 on your screen, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about Pokemon. This is for you Pokemon fans, and I have an announcement to make. I am finally ending my long hiatus on not uploading or working on my Pokemon Let's Plays that you all love so very dearly. I'm going to start working on Platinum again. I have my background finally all photoshopped and ready to go. It's looking pretty good in my opinion. It might need a few adjustments at the end, but other than that, it's pretty much set to go. And the reason I'm making this video to announce that, normally you guys would just see it in your inbox one day. I'm not really one to announce upcoming projects right before they launch. I tend to talk about projects in their early stages when like 90% of the time they don't happen. But anyway, the reason I'm talking about it now though is because I need your help. This is going to be a Platinum egg lock, not a Nuzlocke, an egg lock. What is an egg lock? It's a combination of two alternate game modes of Pokemon, Egg Scramble and Nuzlocke. It's going to have the same rules as a Nuzlocke. I'm only going to be allowed one Pokemon in each area, and if a Pokemon dies, it's dead forever. But it's also an Egg Scramble. An Egg Scramble is when you have a bunch of people donate eggs to you to keep in your PC box, and then as the game goes on, you hatch those eggs, and those are the Pokemon you use, not the wild Pokemon that you find. I'll go into the details later, which basically when I upload the video, that you'll know the details of how that's going to work. But the bottom line is I need eggs from you guys. I want this to be a community thing. I want people to get involved with the video and say, hey, I donated that Pokemon and blah is using it, and that's awesome. So how are you going to get eggs to me? Well, if you're using an emulator, it's going to be really easy. It would be really unconventional for all the eggs I need. It would be really unconventional for me to go and trade all of you guys one by one. That's just insane. That would never happen. Because you can only trade one Pokemon at a time. That would take fucking forever. So instead, what I'm going to do is you can only pitch in your Pokemon if you're playing on an emulator. Now, if you're playing on an emulator, somewhere on your computer is your save file, and that's with the file extension .sav.save. It's a save file, and that's the file I need. Only the save file, and with that, I can load it up in my own emulator and my hack program, and basically use hacks to put all those eggs onto one game, and that's going to be obviously my Platinum game. So don't worry about actually getting them to me. All you need to get me is your save file. Now, obviously, you should put all of your... I'm not asking you to delete all your Pokemon, so there's only eggs on there, but obviously you should put all your eggs in one box, or two boxes, however many eggs you're donating, and that'll make it easier for me to sort through them. As for you guys, there are a couple of rules that you need to abide by if you're going to donate Pokemon. One, they have to be legal Pokemon. Do not hack your Pokemon. Don't hack your game at all. If you're playing on a file, if you're really far in and you've hacked on your emulator, don't send it to me. I don't want it. I don't want any hacked Pokemon. I don't want any illegal Pokemon. They have to be legal movesets, and they have to be bred in a legitimate game with no hacks. Two, they have to be Generation 1 through 4 Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's it. Obviously, Generation 5 Pokemon are out, because if you try to load a Generation 5 Pokemon onto a Generation 4 game, it's going to crash the game. So, you can't send me Generation 5 Pokemon. As I said before, no hacking, so Pokemon that normally can't be eggs, like evolved Pokemon and like legendaries, you can't give me. Also, when it comes to egg moves, feel free to send whatever egg moves you want, but if I deem it too powerful, I'm going to be able to preview all these with the hack program. But so if I deem an egg move as being too powerful, I am going to remove it. If you give me like a Charmander with Outrage, that's too strong. I can't have a level 5 Pokemon with a base 120 power attack. It trivializes the challenge of the game. So I'm just going to remove that. So don't add any ridiculous moves, egg moves, because otherwise you're just making it harder for me. Feel free to nature train or to nature breed. Feel free to IV breed if you want. I don't care. You could do it, or you could not. It doesn't matter. I'm more concerned about quantity over quality here, because Nuzlocke is always about making do with what you get. So if you want to donate 5 eggs, that's fine. If you want to donate 1 egg, that's fine. If you want to donate 2 boxes full of eggs, that's fine. I need a lot of eggs anyway. So again, they have to be legitimately bred, so I'm sorry, you are going to have to ride up and down the street on your bicycle with the 2 guys in the daycare. But if you have an emulated game where you got like just a crap load of Pokemon, you're really proud of it, and you want to just breed all your favorite Pokemon, give them to me, that'd be awesome. I do have some recommendations. One, don't bother with trolling me with like 1,000 Rattatas, because again, I'm proofing this, and I just see like 30 Rattatas, I'm probably gonna find you and kill you. And if you send me a like a pseudo legendary, there's a very low chance that I'm gonna use a pseudo legendary until at least until later in the game. Like if I hatch a Gibble, which evolves into Garchomp, which is just a fucking amazing Pokemon, I probably won't be able to use that early on in the game because it evolves just too slow. It just takes too much EXP in order to become its fully evolved form. So if you want me to use your Pokemon, try to think of Pokemon that you get a lot of bang for your buck. For example, Tauros. Now, I don't want to, just because I said Tauros doesn't mean you should all send me Tauros. Have a little originality. But just for example, Tauros is a very powerful Pokemon. It's a single stage evolution, so as soon as he's hatched, he's at his maximum fighting capacity, and he learns a lot of good moves and coverage and stuff like that. But that's just one example. So use your head. You can send me decent Pokemon. You can send me some less than great Pokemon. But, you know, just think about what you're sending me. Make smart decisions. But either way, I can't complain too much if I don't really agree with your submissions, because I'm a beggar here. Beggars can't be choosers, and I am begging for your eggs. Put your eggs in my mouth. Yeah. So I'm going to leave a link in the description for an email address where you can email me. Now, a save file is only about 500 kilobytes. That's next to nothing. 500 kilobytes is about a fourth of what the maximum file size limit is on most email programs and email hosting sites. So as long as you have an email account, like with Gmail, if you don't have one, just make a Gmail account. It is free. You know, just send it to me on my Gmail address. It's going to be blacklight.inbox@gmail.com. Send me that file, and I will proofread it, and then hopefully your eggs will make it into the final game. So if you guys can help me out, I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope to hear from you. Bye.